UOL have this unique approach of collaboration, tapping on each other's domain expertise to bring a home of this sort. The entire team knows the DNA of luxury.
Luxury to me is seeing things that is very refined, beautiful, and long-lasting. It's an understated lifestyle, but a lifestyle that is so rich, so simple, it becomes so beautiful.
Designing of landscape is about comfort. We want to create that state of mind where you're at peace with yourself and with the world.
We have designed MEYER Blue's architecture as a very modern, timeless building that is sympathetic to its locale, looking at the site, looking at the context, and then designing it to express its coastal feel.
I like the vastness of the site as it tapers wide towards the seafront. That is a real advantage compared to other sites. As a developer, we saw MEYER as one of the last remaining piece that has got real waterfront.
So we see there's an opportunity for us to take advantage of this. We have this vision of actually creating this experiential kind of journey that one takes through the different spaces. So as you approach through the main entrance drop-off, you actually go through a series of gateways, of water features, and then you enter into another space, which is the archipelago pool with a main clubhouse. And within the building itself, we also wanted to create sky cabanas, framing up views that sort of goes up all the way to the sky. And then the last space is actually the main pool with a gym at the backdrop.
Actually, when I saw your initial concept, East Klein artwork came to mind. What I like about this artist is actually the kind of vastness that he creates just by this borderlessness in terms of infinity.
Taking cue from the existing development with the water bodies, the greens, we wanted to sort of take on the East Klein blue, sort of selected tinted blue-grey glass that is very reflective, that reflects the sky, reflects the water, and it also goes through to infinity.
This relates to me about interior spaces, where interior spaces is no longer we are in four walls. Relates to the balcony, and the balcony becomes an extension of the living space. The living space, the outside spaces becomes almost like your garden space. I thought the beauty of this design is about layering, where if you look at architecture, it was almost defined, but yet undefined in a way. And this is what we call design open and closed, so that you could be inside the space, but yet you feel outside the space, and you're outside the space as though you are inside of the house. We are actually breaking walls.
The landscape design, we are very inspired by Yves Klein work. I think embedded within this is that concept of decluttering. So we curated the landscape similarly with 3 sequences of what I call journey through the landscape. So first, there is the veil of kindness, where we imagine people coming home from a hard day's work and really immerse themselves into this soothing greenery. This next space is what I call the flutter of nature, where we start to imbue it with the sound and movements of nature. And then thirdly, but most importantly, we imbue in the last space with the sound and movements of the East Coast.
We thought of more the experiential coastal living, the vibes of the East Coast, the feeling of wanting to be revitalized in your life.
Living in the East is not just about recreational, but it's also about creating a lifestyle that has to do with luxury, to do with fashion, as well as art.
This is truly a rare and unique development that will not be replicated anytime soon. It's not just about a site, it's not just about architecture, it's not about landscaping and interior. It's the wholesomeness that we have put this piece together. I think it is truly a limited edition of the latest offering of UOL Luxury Collection.